Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for your sun, moon, and rising sign. And just a reminder, I'm going to do something special today. I've been doing it for all the signs if you haven't seen that. I'm a Virgo, as you know, there's the little hermit, and we focus on health. So I'm going to do one reading this whole year where I focus on health. So please indulge me in this reading for you, Scorpio. This particular reading today is going to be geared around self-care and self-love. So I have cleansed and I've shuffled and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through as cards for Scorpio. And I always ask for your best and highest good. So let's see what the universe wants to tell Scorpio today. Next time, it'll be your regular zodiac, but I just wanted to do this for you, something special. I'm a Virgo. My birthday's in about a week or so, and I have to do it. So here we go. Thank you for indulging me. What does the universe want to tell Scorpio today about self-love and self-care? Oh my God, Scorpio. Can you believe this? The lottery card. This is the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, which is Virgo energy. Hello. His friend is the Virgo, the Hermit, and all four aces. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every deck. For me, this is a loaded card. That's what it represents. First card out. And I should say this, if you don't know what I mean by self-care and self-love, that is referring to anything that makes you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and socially healthy. Whatever that might be. It could be something from taking a walk, grounding yourself, scripting, or to decluttering your home, and that makes you feel better. All right, I'm a Virgo, so decluttering will be part of it. Let's get the other cards. That's amazing. Okay. We've got the Empress. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the King of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune also turns in your favor. Holy shit. Okay, King of Pentacles. This is the lottery card and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just saying, Scorpio, we're talking about your health. And we've got the King of Cups, Prince Charming energy for your opportunity, the Temperance card for your challenge. Oh my God, the Judgment card. Scorpio, you never disappoint. That's all I'm going to say. It is always rocking and rolling with you since we are in Aquarius season. I just can't believe it. All right, let's look around the room. We are seeing 1, 2, 3 major arcana, and that is your opportunity is the Temperance card. Your challenge is the Judgment card. And in the guidance and advice from Spirit, the Wheel of Fortune. However, and the Empress, in your present energy, 4 major arcana, plus that 5th card, which is the lottery card. Then when we're looking around the room, you've got Wands, Cups, and Pentacles, no swords. So swords, thoughts, words, and ideas, and that is something that's missing from the minor arcana right here. Excuse me, my nose. So when we're looking around, God, what incredible energy. Let's go ahead and start with your overall energy. Let me get the cards for you. All right. We've got King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, the Empress, and the Ten of Wands in your near future, present, recent past. So when we're looking at this energy, oh my God, things are lining up for you. This is really telling me, and this is your energy. This is you knowing your worth and value. This is you knowing your resources. This is you stepping into your power where you're planning and you're preparing for your future. This is you taking all the right steps, working hard to really see yourself. I mean, even whether it's retirement, in a relationship, whatever your goal is, you're going towards your future and you're really planning and preparing. This is the suit of Earth, the suit of Pentacles. So you're looking at being grounded, stable, secure, very practical. You're looking for structure in your life. Then we have the Hermit here. That's you going within for dark nights of the soul. The Hermit is his friend. This is you embracing that aspect of self, which I think is easy for Scorpio to do, to really go within and dive in for not just like intellectual information, but we're also looking at spiritual and emotional information. So when we're asking about what is self-care and self-love here, this is you looking out for number one. This is you looking out for your future, and if you have a family, for you and your family. This is you planning, preparing, knowing your resources, not getting blindsided by anything. This is you also very much in touch with reality. So you're not trying to live like outside your means. You're really looking at things, and you're doing it from the perspective also with the Hermit. And again, Virgo energy, that's you being very grounded, very practical, and very intelligent in the choices that you're making. And then remember all four aces. You start this reading with four aces. Aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. And of course, Scorpio, you have four right off the bat. Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, this is all about you getting clarity on what self-love and self-care is. If you already have a routine, examining it, are you getting the most out of it? Do you need to make any tweaks? Are you bored with an aspect and you need to do something a little differently, or introduce something maybe that's going to be a one-off just to get a little something different coming in? Maybe try your hand at scripting. Maybe take these mindful meditative walks, getting out in nature a little bit more, spending your time with people that are loving and supportive of you, and it's a mutual give and take. You're kind of like looking at the big picture, and especially if you don't go out much, if you are the hermit type, this is you picking up the phone and saying, hey, you guys want to get together? Let's do something nice. It's time to celebrate. It's Tuesday. Let's go have a coffee. Whatever it is, it's just to get yourself out there in the company of other people that you enjoy, not in the company of the energy vampire. We all know those people. That's exactly what you don't want to do. You don't want to connect with someone that's going to suck you dry when you're done having a conversation with them, that you feel drained, energetically, physically drained. I mean, just all of it. This is you not wanting to be with that type of an individual. And that might be part of something that you want to examine. Do you want an individual like that close to you? They're out there, but do you let them in your inner circle because they just take and drain you? So we're looking at that Ace of Swords, getting that kind of clarity, looking at what it is that you want, tapping into truth. That is a sword of truth, and it cuts both ways. This is you being brutally honest with yourself. Are you giving yourself self-love and self-care? Do you love yourself? Right? Knowing your worth and value. Getting that clarity is key here in this reading for you. Then we have that Ace of Cups. That is the Ace of love, your emotions. This is your ace. It's water. This is the ace that's talking about your intuition and your connection to source. It's that mind, body, soul connection going straight up to source. This is you having that opportunity to tap into that, to trust your intuition, to let it guide you, to give yourself self-care and self-love. What do you need in your life right now? Or where are you hurting, if anywhere, and how can you make that go away? How can you enrich your life in this aspect? Could it be something as simple as just taking a salt bath to cleanse your aura and to get that magnesium that your body already needs? It's going to take what it needs and it's going to leave the rest. It could be something as simple as that, cord cutting, starting some new craft or hobby. Whatever it is for you, it's about you looking at that, following your intuition on that, and seeing what it is, making choices from the heart, right? Doing something that is interesting, something that you want to do. So that is something coming in. Then we also have that Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new, and a passionate new beginning. That could literally be you saying, you know what? That was what I did last year. I'm not really into it anymore. I'm going to try something different, or I want to go this direction or that direction. It's you making that choice. It's you being fluid enough to be able to do that release work. And that's your Death card, right? You're able to release what no longer serves you. And again, you're doing that with this Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. That is the Ace of energy, of action. You're actually doing it. Then we have the other part of that is a passionate new beginning. So again, embracing something new or something that is exciting and exhilarating to you, something that is self-love and self-care. This could also be, let's see, the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be having that golden opportunity. What is being presented to you right now? How can you thrive in that environment? So looking at these golden opportunities, maybe it's as simple as, you know what, I've scheduled in a massage for myself at the end of the week. Yes, I have penciled myself on my calendar to do this or to do that or to take a walk even. Depends on if you're super busy. That way you're setting that time aside for yourself, and it's very rewarding when you can do that. So all of those aces, gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings, you have 4 in your recent past. That carries through this whole reading at this point. And then it carries right into the Empress in your present energy. And I'll get clarifiers in a minute. The Empress is all 4 aces put together, or aces, all 4 queens put together. Sorry, I have aces on the brain. That's just amazing. First card out. So all 4 queens put together. And now I'm thinking 4 is going to be a number. I'm just saying, there's something resonating. So this queen, or this Empress, which is 4 queens, is talking about you living your idealized life. How can you cherish and nurture yourself? I would say in this deck, it's talking about getting out into nature, because it's that green lushness. There's something to be said about grounding yourself in grass, out in nature, taking a walk on the beach, in the mountains, wherever you happen to live, finding some quiet time, whether you're with another person, your partner, or by yourself. It really benefits you. Fresh air, sunshine, it's really going to open you up and make you feel good about yourself, what's coming in. This is another energy where it's like you're getting ready to give birth to something. So to me, that's you getting ready to give birth to loving yourself more, knowing that you are worthy and deserving of love, that is part of that self-love and self-care. And a lot of people don't have that because of whatever reason, what went on in childhood or who they are now, the way life shaped them. But it's nurturing that aspect of self, knowing you are worthy and deserving of love. You can even do those I ams. I am love. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am love. You can say those over and over, and it might be awkward at first if you're not used to doing it, and then eventually it just becomes who you are. And you can start to feel that shift, maybe even do a gratitude journal so that you know by, let's say after 7 days, you can already feel that shift. Write down 3 to 5 things every day that you are truly grateful for, and watch that shift take place, because you are your true authentic self. That is what this is. This is your inner beauty, your true authentic self. All right. Then we get to your near future, and we've got the 10 of Wands. This is your energy. This is a card of you laying down any burdens you've been carrying around. If you feel weighed down, especially by emotions, emotional baggage, this is you laying it down, responsibilities. Maybe they're things that you took on from somebody else or that you just don't need in your life anymore. This is you choosing to lay them down. Why are you still carrying them if this is your energy? All right, let's get some clarifiers. Oh, okay, well that card actually flipped out. That's the 4 of Cups. Let's get more. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands. Now it's here twice, and I'll show you the cards in a second, along with the Magician, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so we're looking at the first card out. This is your recent past. King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, being clarified by the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This is you really... So this energy, your recent past, so this tells me something has come up in your emotions, because this is Cups. So you're missing a gift and blessing from the universe. And this kind of energy is having a blockage. This is kind of being a little stuck with the emotions, but this is also for some holding a grudge. This is that energy where I didn't get any love from so-and-so or from as when I was a child, so why should I give love? Now we're talking about self-care and self-love. So if this is your energy, this is about you taking a look at that and how it's creating a type of blockage over your heart and making that kind of shift go away. This is you moving through that energy, because when you're in that mode, it causes you to miss gifts and blessings from the universe. This could also be like being impatient, bored, apathetic, just having those feelings where you're kind of frustrated and stuck emotionally. That is something that you're working through, because remember, you've got so much going for you, but something's come up. Maybe it's a memory and it's got some type of an attachment. Then we've got the Knight of Truth, the Knight of Swords, and he is rushing in. This is a very fast and swift moving energy. While you've got everything going on, this is you really looking at the truth. What is really working for you and what isn't? Because everybody's different. I'm getting that this is you looking at what your routine is and looking at other options. Like maybe you're trying something and is it really working for you, or are you just doing it because everybody else is? Or are you doing it because somebody said that this is a great thing to do, and now enough time has gone by where you're able to reassess it and say, is it working or not? Or you know what, I'd rather try this. I think that's more in alignment with me. It's kind of like, let's say you were going to do something like there's Qigong, there's yoga, there's let's say a martial art. You were going to try and do these different things, and then at the end of the day you find out, you know what, I don't want any of them. All I want to do is dance. I just like dancing, and that's fun to me. I don't want to go and put myself in a pose and twist myself up. I don't want to play around with energy. I just want to go and dance, and that's my happy place. Then that is what is for you. It's looking at that and reassessing. You know, if that's not something that's for you, it's not something that's for you. There's nothing wrong with it. You need to find what works for you and what you will stick to. Because at the end of the day, you got to do it. Otherwise, what's the point? It's like that New Year's resolution. Are you going to do it for a week, maybe a month, and then it goes away? No, this is a lifestyle change. You're incorporating this in your life as who you are going forward. And it's supposed to give you that comfort and that love. All right, then we're looking at your present energy. The Empress, and she's being clarified by the Ten of Wands and the Magician. And this is what I was trying to show you, is that this is your main card in your near future. Same card, different deck, Ten of Wands. So your energy is key right now, Scorpio. In your present energy clarifier, near future, it's the main card. So this takes precedent going forward. So we're looking at these as clarifiers. This is telling me, because this is a beautiful, lush energy, that you really need to look at the burdens that you're carrying around and see what needs to be released. And because it's carrying over into the main card, you really have a lot that you're looking at. This tells me not only are you looking at it, but now you might be going through that process of doing that release work. And that's why it's the main card going over there. So you're looking at your energy, you're looking at any burdens that you're carrying around and what can be released from your life. This is to lighten your load so you don't feel heavy, weighed down, and also so you're not miserable, because that's carrying a lot of weight, a lot of responsibility maybe that you don't want anymore. Then we have the Magician. You are in control of your life. You are in control of how you respond to things and what you choose to let in and out of your life. Right? This is you being in charge of all the tools in your tool belt. In the Magician's tool belt, it is the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles. As above, so below. And this belt is representing the ability to reinvent yourself. I think this is what you're doing. It's more of a reset is what's coming in. It is a recalibration of your relationship to what self-care and self-love is in your life. And I think that you're choosing you, and you're stepping up with this active, conscious will to power, this will to take charge of what it is that you want to create for yourself in your life. And it's coming down to energy, because remember, the Magician is all energy, right? It's that active consciousness to create something, pointing it at that with your intention. And here it is, you're looking at your energy. I love this for you. That's your present energy, by the way. Then we get into your near future. Again, you're focused on the burdens that you're carrying around because they're weighing you down. And it's being clarified by two beautiful cards, the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This is the tree of life. This is the end game. Everybody's looking for the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles, and you're right here. So you're laying down these burdens because you're trying to get to your idealized life, which does not involve being weighed down and miserable. I'm not saying you're miserable, but when you're weighed down like that, it's not comfortable. So this is you trying to get to friends, family, pets, the house you want, the car you want, the neighborhood you want. This is, your finances, your health. This is you striving for your idealized life. This is something we're all trying to attain, your version of it. It's hard to do when you're burned out like that, and maybe you don't even have the energy to even strive. It's you making these reassessments and recalibrations. This Queen of Cups, this is you giving yourself self-love and self-care. Wow. I mean, you can't really make this up. This is amazing. This is you laying down those burdens because you love yourself enough to know that too much stress is not healthy and it's not worth it. You should be able to enjoy this life, right? We all go through stressful times, but at the end of the day, that overall energy should definitely try and be as even keeled as possible. And that's something that you're looking for. You want that love and nurturing going on around you, not just in you towards yourself, but this allows you to love and nurture the people around you. Whether you're male or female, it's the energy of the card. This is you tapped into your intuition again to know what is good for you and what is not. You're looking for something that is healthy on these levels. That is your current energy, Scorpio. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have the King of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups. Prince Charming energy. I got to say, the wheel turns in your favor. This is the guidance and advice from Spirit. That is saying, Spirit is saying, the wheel turns in your favor. Luck and right timing. It is up to you to see it, to know that it's there, because if you are in this energy, you might not see it. You're going to miss these gifts and blessings from the universe. You're going to miss the wheel. So it's looking at your energy. That's key. That's emotions right there with the cup energy. But with that 10 of Wands also in this reading, you're looking at your energetic level and your emotions. So King of Wands, this is you self-actualizing, stepping into your power. Again, we're looking at energy. All your energy is inside you for you to make something happen. This is you being bold and courageous, making these huge steps towards what it is that you want to bring in. I don't feel like this is small for you. I feel like these are making big steps for you, big strides towards your idealized goal. Luck and right timing. The wheel is turning in your favor. Again, it's up to you to see it and for you to grab it. What is right and appropriate for you? But it's definitely a cycle that's coming in for you. It's churning for you out in this life, in this age of Aquarius. It's coming in for you, Scorpio, and it's a beautiful thing because it's also with love. We have this Prince Charming energy. This is you following your heart. This is you stepping into this new cycle, this new you. You have an opportunity right now to choose you. And this is not in a selfish or conceited way. This is in a loving, nurturing way of self. Again, you are worthy and deserving of love. And you're bringing your cup of love forward. And that can be very vulnerable for people, men and women, to put your heart out there and risk getting hurt. But at the end of the day, you know that you are more important and that you want to go forward with your cup of love into your future. This card also talks about having an artistic expression. So as we're talking about everything, this is about you maybe tapping into, like I was saying before, about dance. This is you maybe doing dance. Maybe it's music, painting, having that artistic expression in whatever arena you enjoy. And that is something that you would really benefit from, that's nurturing your inner soul, your true authentic self. It's allowing you to also share your beauty with the world. It's a lovely energy, and that's coming in for you. All right, let's get clarifiers. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Strength card. We have the Lovers card. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So when we're looking at this guidance and advice from Spirit, It's you tapping into your true authentic self to self-actualize. That's powerful. That's your energy. You don't need a wand or a crystal or anything like that. Everything you have is inside you. It's being clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Strength card. So for you to self-actualize, it's about you stepping into your strength and courage, taming that beast of self-doubt. You want to overcome that. You're allowed to, I think, work on it and know just how resilient you actually are. And that is something that contributes, your strength and courage, and that contributes to you being able to self-actualize. You're not holding back, and that helps you overcome that feeling of being burned out and carrying all those burdens with that 10 of Wands. It's allowing you to use your strength and courage to see which ones to lay down. This is also you being open to receive with the Six of Pentacles. This is you being open to receive guidance. This is you being open to receive, maybe it's a financial reward. Maybe it is just that self-love and self-care, however it's going to come in. Again, this is you just being open to receive it. And again, if you're doing the gratitude journal, 7 days in, open to receive that beautiful energetic shift of being shifted into gratitude if you're not already there, or it's strengthening that position if you're already there. It's a huge movement. That's something that's coming in for you. And then the Wheel of Fortune, luck and right timing. It's being clarified by the Lovers card and the Four of Swords. This is about choices. Again, this is you seeing the choices, luck and right timing. The opportunities are going to present, and they're being divinely aligned for you. This is no small card. This is the Lovers card with the Wheel of Fortune. That's huge. That tells me that a lot of beautiful things are lining up for you that are being divinely aligned. It's you trusting your intuition and choosing from the heart, and that's how it's going to start lining up for you. And that is beautiful. So choosing things that are loving and nourishing, choosing things that enhance your life and that last a long time, looking at maybe your health, exercise, your diet, looking at decluttering your home and making your space beautiful, breathable, cleaning it down, dusting it, doing that, full-on spring cleaning, and maybe do it each season, or, however frequently you like to clean, doing a deep clean that often and feeling that clean, fresh. Throw out stuff that's old that you're not holding on to. Go through the sentimental stuff, hold on to stuff that you want and release the rest. It's that kind of energy. With this Four of Swords, it's you going within in that meditative space. So Scorpio, I am getting that all of you will benefit from going into that mindful type meditation, whether it's just walking, taking a bath, or doing, a real ritual of, laying down or sitting and holding a crystal and going within. However you choose to meditate. I do it when I walk or I lay down. I'm not about sitting up. I can't get into that deep state, but I definitely can laying down. However you do it, it's you getting into that mode, and that's going to bring a lot of blessings. I think you get a lot of clarity when you're able to do that, looking at your life in total and seeing any adjustments or changes, tweaks that need to be made, these recalibrations that are coming in. Because remember, it's that self-care, self-love. But choices from the heart, that's just amazing. Then we have Prince Charming energy, more heart energy, more water. So following your heart, bringing your heart, your cup of love into your future, being clarified by two pages, Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Wow, this is you just taking that first step to start making those changes. Take that first step, whether it's just reevaluating what your routine already is or starting one. Baby steps, because you want to keep to that routine, right? And if you don't like something, so what? Switch it up. Keep going till you find what you enjoy. Then this Page of Pentacles, this is something that is going to benefit you in this 3D world. Laying down those burdens, doing a nature walk, scripting, whatever it is for you, this is something that's really going to benefit you. Wow, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and then your challenge. Your opportunity is the Temperance card. Your opportunity is to be brought into balance. Huge opportunity to be in harmony with yourself. Giving yourself that self-care and self-love is giving you the opportunity of balance and harmony. Being able to withstand these times of stress and then times of relaxation and being in balance in between. You can alchemize that in your life right now, and it's really elevating yourself to a mature level where you're able to stay in that position of balance. That's your opportunity. Your challenge is the Judgment card. So, is your challenge impossible? No. Your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it, and when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. Your challenge is, I just feel like your challenge is to see revelations coming in. So your challenge is that you're asking yourself the big questions. Who am I right here, right now? Am I happy? You know, how are my finances? How's my health? Did I do my bucket list items this year? You know, whatever it is, you're looking at everything and you're taking in that temperature. Because we're looking at self-care, self-love, are you loving and nurturing to yourself? Are you setting enough time aside for yourself to be able to indulge yourself in something like that? Is it part of your daily practice? How can you make it part of your daily practice if it's not? And what do you truly enjoy in this life? That's what's coming in. What is your true authentic self and what do you want to do? This is you getting those revelations. This is you looking at your past too. What has worked for you and what hasn't, and maybe even knowing the why behind it and using that to help give you some information moving forward. All right, let's get clarifiers. We have the Hanged Man, the Six of Cups, and then for your challenge, we have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So when we're looking at your opportunity to be brought into balance, it's being clarified by the Hanged Man and the Six of Cups. This is you taking that time out, getting a different perspective. Both of these are slow-moving energies. So this is you taking that time to really look at things from a different perspective. So maybe that's you going within, that time of suspension, going in for that time of deepening in these meditations to see what you truly need right now. Just, again, doing that check-in on yourself and coming out reborn on the other side. And then we have this Six of Cups. This is you having that beautiful interaction, I think, where it's a give and take. I feel like it's a give and take with Source. That this is something that's very personal to each individual out there, and it's your relationship to Source. Being open to receive is part of this. That is the Six of Pentacles, but this Six of Cups is you're being open to receive love. This is the card of childhood and nostalgia. For me, this is a time of going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. It's that beautiful feeling of love, maybe unconditional love. Pure love, just open, hey, how are you, kind of energy, right? It's coming in for you. This is something that is clarifying, bringing you into balance. It's bringing you into love. That's huge. That's part of your balance. Getting that perspective, shifting a little bit. So that tells me for some of you, if you're not surrounding yourself with people that are loving and supportive, and if you're not loving and supportive to the people around you, because it's a two-way street, it's about you looking at that and reassessing those situations and seeing how you can tweak that and what direction you want to go in. That's your opportunity. Your challenge is the Judgment card. Asking all those questions, those existential questions, being clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords. This is you standing your ground. So for you to be able to access the answers to that, it's you need to stand your ground. This tells me that you need to set aside time for yourself to be able to do that. So if you're really busy, or maybe some people are in avoidance, they don't want to ask those questions, they don't want to go within, this is you setting time aside and making that effort that you're worth fighting for. It's worth you going within to get those answers because it's there to benefit you. We have the Nine of Swords, swords of thoughts, words, and ideas. And this is a card that's based on fear. So maybe you're over processing your head, you're stressed out, and they start to stack on top of each other like a ladder. So this could be fear, guilt, anxiety, shame, stress, whatever it is, you're over processing. So while you're looking at this, really going within, this is telling me that I feel like there's some resistance to it. I feel like there's resistance on self-reflection is what's coming in. And so maybe this is also part of that blockage. That's part of what it is that you need to look at to be able to have that judgment, to being called out of your old life into your new life. And there's resistance. Maybe there's a blockage. You don't want to change. I mean, we have this emotional one up here. And I'm just wondering if that's part of the blockage that's coming in, that it's tied to this, because I kind of feel like there's a connection. Even though these aren't cups, I do feel like it's all interconnected by this big movement that's coming up for you. Wow. So that is your opportunity. That's your judgment. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. Just a FYI, I just want to say it again. So next time I'm going to do a regular zodiac reading for you. I just felt like it's Virgo season. My birthday is coming up and I wanted to treat everybody to this. I feel like it's really important because I want you to know that you are worthy and deserving of love. All right, what else to tell you? You can join my YouTube channel if you feel so inclined. It's a great way to support the channel and be part of this awesome community. It's growing daily. It is so exciting. If you would like to be part of it, consider joining. I do a weekly video for everybody. You get to vote on it. I put a poll out, and then whoever gets the most votes, that is the topic of the week. I also do a monthly video for the members only, like the month of August, and then the month of September. So there's that. And we have something that's also exciting, which I haven't put on the description for the membership, which I need to. And that is, it's tied into when I go live. I go live 2 nights a week on Tuesday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. If you're a member, when we do the shout out, we say, okay, members, go ahead and sign off. We're going to be looking at who's in there. And let me show you this. Just go ahead and grab it right now, because tonight that I'm filming, it's Friday night. So we are going to have the members sign off tonight. Now, the names I have in here, these are my moderators because they are also all members. So I take your name and I'm going to put it in this beautiful bowl. I'm going to mix it up and then I'll pull out a name. This is Ken, my beautiful moderator. So in that case, Ken gets to ask a question. Now, this is good for all members, but you have to respond when we do, hey, members, sign off. You have to respond in the chat, and that's where we go in there and we capture the names. So you can ask a question during the show, and then if we pull your name, you get a second question answered. But you don't have to ask a question during each show. That's not what I'm saying. But you know, it's just about you being there, having a good time in the chat, and it's a lot of fun. If you're a member, you should be there anyway, signing off. It is a lot of fun. What else to tell you on that? Hit the notification bell. That way you get to see me when I go live. And if you're a member, don't forget to vote in the poll. As soon as I post this video, I'm going to put the new poll out. So look for that. And then about me going live, it is twice a week. It is, again, Tuesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I answer your questions. And what else to tell you? It is by donation. It's through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. All that information is in the description below. And if you have any issues, definitely chime in the chat. The moderators can help you during the show. If you've never seen me go live, go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. It is a lot of fun. And then you can also visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can sign up for the free newsletter, book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation, and then check out the Learning Center when you're there. That's where my Manifestation Masterclass is, my online tarot masterclass, which is coming out the end of September. I normally teach it live in March and in October, but everyone's in different time zones, different schedules. I've been asked to go ahead and upload that. So I'm filming now. That will be uploaded for everyone. And that's where you'll sign up. And then also I do private lessons in tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration if that's something you need help with. And don't forget to check out Alison's picks. Those are my affiliate links. Whew, that's a mouthful. And remember, you are worthy and deserving of love. Thank you. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. See you next time. Bye for now.